I'm going to be showing you how I do my top to down analysis, and also we are going to be focusing on how I do my down to top analysis as well. Moving forward, I have the BTC chart on the daily time frame currently, and this is the BTC chart on the daily time frame currently here. And what you can see here now is what I want to look out for. First of all, is being able to spot out what my swing structure, the last swing structure on the market. And here you can see the last structure on the market, which is this, creating a series of, this was the previous lower lows, and you have a lower high created here, and price give you what, a major BOS to the downside. Now that being said, yeah, what am I going to look out for next? So now I have been able to get my swing structure at the side. I've been able to get my swing structure at the side. What am I looking out for next? Now I want to know where directionally this market is selling for a while. The market has been selling for a while, but what I want to do now, I will not be looking out for buys. I want to look for sells, because directionally the market is selling for now. And if you look at the weekly or the monthly time frame, you're going to see that the market needs to do some drop, because on the monthly time frame, price is currently at a resistance level there. You can see it. Price is currently at a resistance level there. So we want to see what rejection backward like this into this level here. We want to see rejections into this level there. So now that being said, if you go down to the daily time frame, you're going to see it there. Now on the last swing structure, price is already rejecting what, this monthly time frame resistance. Price is already rejecting the monthly time frame resistance. You bring out your swing, your FIB retracement. You place it from the swing high of this point, and you drag it down to the swing low. Place it from the swing high of this point, you drag it down to the swing low. And now placing this here, now I've been able to get where price is now. Price is currently at what, the premium level. So what do you do at the premium level? You sell at what, the premium level. So price is currently at where, the premium level for me. Price is currently at the premium. Price is currently at the premium level for me. So what am I going to be looking out for here? I'm going to be looking out for sales at this point. Now price is already reacting from this daily breaker here, and the monthly time frame resistance level. Price is already selling. I've already seen that, I'm seeing a rejection already here, and I've been able to spot out what, a bearish close against the last bullish candle. I also look for seeing bearish close against the last bullish candle, and I'll be able to see the bearish close against the last bullish candle here. Once I see this, I know very well that the sellers are now in charge of the market. So now with this, I know very well that what is my directional bias for this market for a while. My directional bias is going to be sell until price takes out what, this low. So I might want to swing, or either I hold, close profit, enter again and keep on looking for positions, or I just enter positions and leave it to price take out this low. So this is my directional bias now. I've been able to get what now. I've been able to get my analysis, and I've been able to get the directional bias of what I feel is going to happen in the market. So the next thing I'm going to be looking out for now is just going down to the lower time frame and look out for my entrance, which is why I call top to down analysis. Now I'm doing English. Comment. Now go kill you. So now I've been able to get my directional bias, knowing the price is coming down here, and at this point here you can see that we've seen a bearish close on the daily time frame. And I've been able to want to go down to the lower time frame to get our entry. But once I get a close, what I want to look out for is price coming to test this close. Once I get a close like this on the daily time frame, I want to look out for price coming to test this close, then I sell from there. But most of the times here, the SL in daily time frame is usually wide, so this is like 1:8 in the daily time frame. But if I go down to the lower time frame now, I might be able to get what they call it, a little stop loss and a high risk to reward ratio. So now that being said, I've already gotten my entry on the daily time frame, but I want to be able to modify my entry and look out for something that is that's going to give me a little bit of my SL, reducing my SL and giving me a high risk to reward, because the SL on the higher time frame is about 2,400 pips. which I would not want to take because it's too wide and it's going to make me use a lower size. So going down to the lower time frame now, I want to see price come retest it. Then you can see the price is already dropping after retesting that level there. Price is already dropping after retesting the red line. Price is already dropping after retesting that red line. So now moving forward, I go down to the 1 hour time frame. I want to look for entering at the 1 hour time frame. I want to look for entering at the 1 hour time frame. Now you can see that we've seen a break. Price has come into this level, retested this thing, and is dropping already. And we've seen a break already at this point. Seen a break. Now I can even see an entry here. If we had come down to the lower time frame, we would have seen this entry here first. But that one, that's passed already. Price has reacted from that already, and that's gone already. So moving forward, they're trying to get an entry for ourselves at this lower time frame. So let's see what we can spot. Now there is a resistance level here that we need price to break on the 1 hour now, which you can see that price has broken here. Price has broken the resistance already now, so we are just going to try to get our entry. Now you can see that price has given us what? Price has cleared out this liquidity here and has reacted into price has cleared out this liquidity here and has reacted into what? Into our zone. So now, since price has cleared out the liquidity and reacted into our zone, what am I looking out for? I want to see bearish close as well. I want to see price give me what? Bearish close. I want to see price give me a bearish close. Then now you can see that price has given us what? A bearish close here. Mind you, I have 4 type of engine. I have the type 1 engine, the type 2 engine, the type 3 engine, and the type 4 engine. These are models that work for me, and this is what this particular engine here is called for me. It's called my type 4A engine. This is my type 4A engine, making use of breaker blocks and resistance level. But there needs to be a liquidity there to validate them. This is my type 4 engine. So now that I see the price has given me a bearish close, what do I want to do? I want to see price retest, similar process that we used on the higher time frame. I want to see price come retest this. Our SL is going to be about 500. We're going to put it at 500 for safety. We're going to put it at 500 for safety. So that's 500 there. So where are we targeting now? We're targeting going to be targeting a low. Let's say these are liquidity levels here. This particular level here is a liquidity level. So this is going to be our first TP, which is about 6.9 RR. This is another level. These are levels I target. This level here is also a liquidity level. This level here is also a liquidity level. So you can decide to just target this down one instead of that one, since price is expecting price to come and take out here. So you can see it. You can decide to target all this level. This is 1:9 already. This is 1:9 already. You already know that this market is going to keep dropping. Now we've been able to get our engine. We've been able to get our engine here. So now what do we want to see? We want to see how price reacts to that and we sell. Can you see that? Price already dropping, and that's it. Moving forward now, I also have another what? I have this here now. I've seen price give me what? Same structure that I want to look out for. I've seen price give me same structure that I want to look out for. We have a sweep of this low, then we have a major break to the downside here like this. So now this is where the break happened. This is the major break here. You have a major BOS here to the downside. So what am I looking out for? I want to see price come back into the premium level. You bring out your FIB. You bring out your FIB from here. You place it from this high. You drag it downward. I want to see price come back into the premium level. Then we look for sales again. I want to see price come back into the premium level. Then we look for sales. This is a breakup block at this point. There's a breakup block at this point that I want to see price come react from. Let's take this out. There's a breakup block at that point I want to see price come react from, and this is going to consider as what my liquidity level. So now if I'm going to be entering this trade here, this is where my entry is going to be. My SL is going to be above this guy here for safety. My SL is going to be above that guy here for safety, targeting this same low. Let's see what happens next. Let's see what happens next. I always wait for price to come back into my premium level. So you can see it, price is approaching it already. Tapped, same process. When you see the tap here, you want to see a bearish close. Once price tap on your zone, on my zone, what I want to see is bearish close against the last bullish candle. So you can see it, I want to see a bearish close against the last bullish candle. Then once I see the bearish close, I enter. That even helped me minimize my SL. That helped me minimize. Once I enter, I just put my SL above here. So this one can now use 500 at this point. So now instead of using 700, after we get this confirmation, the SL is now reduced to what? To 500. So now targeting the same way, moving, and you can see that. Let's see what's gonna happen. Drop or hit SL. What's gonna happen? But I know the price dropped because I took this trade. And there you go. Price just kept dropping. There you go. Came back into, you can see after I gave us another major break here, what happened again? Price gave us another major break at this point. You can see that it came back into the premium level again. So you can see that the movement that you see when price give you a series of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, it came back into the premium level after hitting our TP, after hitting the first TP. This is the first TP here, this red line. After smashing the first TP, giving us a major break, it went back into our premium level again. And that's for you to start looking out for sales again, because this is not our zone. This is not a zone here that we might want to sell from. That's an OB there that we might want to sell from. This is an OB here that we might want to sell from. Price has cleared this guy out. We want to sell from this place again. And there you go. Let's sell for safety, put it above this high here. Then where are you targeting? Targeting downward. Remember that we have a directional bias of price coming down to this low here. So what you just need to do, you can keep holding your positions or keep selling. So this is how I spotted my entry, and you can see this. This is how I spotted my entry. This is how I spotted my entry here. Can you see that? This is how I spotted my entry. Very easy to get. And look at this. Look at how price just kept on dropping. Directional bias. Directionally, we are targeting what this low here. We're targeting 60,000. You're going to see how price just kept on dropping after. So this is how I get my directional bias on a daily basis. This is how I get my direction, and this is how I trade daily. I feel like with this explanation, you'll be able to grab one or two. Do you understand? So if you want more videos like this, click on the follow button, turn on the notifications, and wait for the next post.